How do you think you guys played tonight compared to last night, Mike?
Can you guys hear me okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Comparison between last night and tonight, I thought we were tighter in our play. We didn't give up many chances. It's interesting here we seem to have, I think last year we caught 4 situations where pucks were rimmed into our zone and ended up in front of the net and ended up in a goal against us, and that was part of the equation tonight. So we talk about it, and the goalies are aware of it, and I think young Thies, he knew he was there. He just couldn't stretch his leg out to get it. So and it's funny what makes the difference in a game. I thought we were tighter tonight, and the difference was a puck off the boards in front of the net and that cute angle shot that went over Thies' shoulder. So tighter game. Got to find a way to win those.
Right, Patrick Williams.
Yes, Coach, thanks for doing this. I guess, was it good to get back on the ice quickly after a tough loss last night? You come back this afternoon against a good rival.
Absolutely. Like, we need games. We need games. We need to get the rust off. We were tabulating tonight. It's been 11 months since our last game. You know, we flew home from Charlotte March 11th or 12th, somewhere in there. And here we are, February 13th. So 11, we need the games. You know, practice just doesn't give you what you need. And, you know, and so like, these are competitive men, young men in there, and they want to win. When you play something, they want to win. But at the same time, in the big scheme of things, we need to take a look at what we're doing, how we're doing it, and take steps forward so that we can get closer to getting those W's. And we're doing that.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Elaine.
Hi, I noticed tonight that the third pairing switched up the way that they played. Like tonight, Shemtish was along the boards and in the neutral zone, while Christensen was near the crease and the slot, and they seemed to play a little bit better that way. Was this their own doing, or did you guys kind of discuss that?
I think sometimes, Elaine, that's the way where the puck ends up, you know, and you have to play in those areas. And when you're in those type of areas, I mean, one of the bullet points we had going into the third period is you've got to win one-on-one battles. Like, our tactics are fine. I have no issue with that. But sometimes the game just comes down to you and me over a puck and being bigger, stronger, having a hungrier, you know, having a heart of a wrestler and finding a way to get that done. And that's why that's one of the unique things about this game. Like, you can be fast, skilled, but there's come to those moments where you got to win those battles.
Great. Dina, next.
Hi, Coach. Thanks for your time again. So I noticed that there was a lot of physicality going on tonight. And it kind of kept shifting from physicality to speed. Like, was that something that the players were dictating, or were the coaches trying to switch that around a little bit?
To be honest, I think that's just the way the game goes sometimes. Our game is a game of speed and physicality. I mean, you nailed it. It's the two elements that make our game exciting. And, you know, since my day, the game has gotten way faster, and then the physicality has never left though. And again, I go back to those one-on-one situations, and it's the beauty of our game, the fact that we can play it at such a fast speed and have such a physical nature to it. It's one of the reasons I think we have a good fan base. Like, it's amazing for people to watch the game on TV, and it's okay, but when they come live, if they don't know our game and they see those two aspects, they're blown away by it.
Okay, Andrew, next.
Hi, Coach. So we've scored 4 goals this year so far. Fix Orlansky, Nathan Goby, Ryan McClennis, and Zach Dalby. And we have so many new guys on the roster this year. So how do you look to get them more involved on the offensive side of things?
Well, I think once more games under their belt, more time in games, I was thinking the same thing would be for those guys to kind of break that bubble, and it'd be a good uplifting thing for them and for the rest of the guys on the team. So, and we have so many that we need to have them start contributing. So it's going to come. It's going to come.
Time for 2 more. How about Patrick?
What do you think about Brad? Good, solid veteran guy. You can always count on, and he seemed to have his game tonight. season.
You know what? In watching the two games from the bench, and maybe this is what you picked up, he seemed calmer in the net tonight. He seemed more controlled in the crease tonight. And I think that's just from not playing, in a game situation. But the difference between last night and tonight, he seemed more calm in his movements, more controlled in his movements within the crease. He made good decisions with the puck coming out to stopping them. I think he just, had one game under his belt and was back to being who he is.
Thank you.
A final question here to Jeff Shadell.
So, you talked about wanting 30 shots on net. I'm not sure what the final total was. Might have been kind of close to that. Were you pleased? Not just one goal, I know, but were you pleased with the attack, or did you want more aggression there, or what?
No, we were, matter of fact, the shots ended up 28-27. They did a nice job of packing it in around their net when we had the pucks. And even when we pulled our goalie, we couldn't hardly get a shooting lane in there because they packed it in. They've got defensemen that absolutely eat pucks for breakfast. And so they blocked a lot of our attempts. And we have to keep continuing to work on creating shooting lanes by our defensemen, faking a shot, getting them to go down and stepping around them. And that'll come as we get more practice and games under our belt. But no, it's a pretty even game. They found a way to get a couple more goals than we did.